Me and the fans are having a moment. That's right. I know what you want. Extra long, thick Dragon Ball content. Quality reviews with flawless editing. Yeah, you like that, wouldn't you? You dirty bitch.
Roshi, the fuck?
God damn it, I need them to subscribe, Cell.
And we're demonetized.
Yeah, screw it. Let's cut to the video.
What do you say? Fire in the hole.
The best and the worst about Dragon Ball Daima. The best. Dragon Ball Daima has had the best production ever for a Dragon Ball TV series. The show included very detailed and high-quality animation as well as really cool battle choreographies. Also, from a lore standpoint, Daima has added a lot of knowledge into our books. From the origin of the universes in Dragon Ball to the tale of the Namekians. Let's not forget just how epic the canonization of the Super Saiyan 4 has been. It is definitely an anime worth watching. The worst. Daima had some inconsistency in its narrative flow, especially from the moment it introduced the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta transformation onwards. It did pick up the pace in the last few episodes, but it had a filler sort of content that felt kind of awkward midway. We also cannot forget the fact that there's a major plot hole right now regarding the Super Saiyan 4 form and its connection with Dragon Ball Super, or even the fact that they teased a potential fusion through some bug items that never actually happened. Definitely a disappointing and odd choice.
Nope.
Let's start with something that we've all heard before. Dragon Ball Super has a lot of unearned power-ups. Now, I'm not here to disprove that today, although there's nuance to that take, just like anything else. Instead, I want to think critically about what it means for something to be unearned. If you ask me, fans didn't like a lot of the transformations and power-ups presented in Super for a few reasons. First, the story didn't always do a good job of developing characters before they transformed. Second, the story's themes didn't align with the transformation itself. Third, the story didn't present the power-up well, whether visually or otherwise. With those criteria in mind, no wonder new forms like Super Saiyan Rage or Gohan Beast are largely controversial to this day. If we're going to be fair, transformations were getting stale long before 2016. In fact, if we take a good, honest look at Dragon Ball Z, we'll find some things that the community doesn't talk about for some reason.
What up?
With that in mind,
Good to see
what's
how
the
you
word?
doing?
Malachi here, I talk about manga. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball analysis, I got a whole bunch of stuff on the channel you'll probably mess with too, so like the video and subscribe. That aside, let's talk about Toriyama and the fourth wall. During the peel-off arc, this stuff was all over the manga, whether it was Goku punching Yamcha through a literal panel, or Peel-off himself making jokes referencing Dr. Slump. You'll see less of this during early Z, but during the Boost saga, these fourth wall breaks make a comeback, but something's different about them. Instead of addressing the audience for a quick laugh like he would have done in the past, now Toriyama breaks immersion to critique what Dragon Ball has become. This is no clearer during the most iconic transformation scene of all time, Goku's Super Saiyan 3 reveal. As he goes through the forms one by one, Babidi speaks with Toriyama's voice. He surpassed Super something? I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm not interested in such a boring thing. This is stupid. You didn't even change that much. Even the normal dialogue in the scene is clunky. If being a Super Saiyan who surpassed the Super Saiyan wall isn't enough to hold Buu off, Goku's just gonna have to go beyond the surpassed Super Saiyan's level. This weird terminology isn't a new issue either. It seems like nobody knows how to refer to Super Saiyan 2 until Goku coins the term in the very next chapter. Just read the dialogue anytime Gohan tries to explain what's happening to Shin or Kibito. So, what's the issue here? Well, if you ask me, Super Saiyan 2 should have been a Gohan exclusive. A form like this had higher highs than the original Super Saiyan in the Cell games, but it suffers from some low lows as you'll see in a second. It all comes down to Goku and Vegeta's uses of the form in the Buu saga. As we all know, Goku trained in the afterlife during the time skip, and when we see him next on Earth, he surpassed Gohan's level from the Cell games. Vegeta's also been training as well, but he hasn't quite surpassed that level yet. Not only does Bulma tell Gohan that Vegeta is training Trunks to surpass him, but